Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep back into the roots of the B8.5. We're taking a look at this beautiful 2013 S5 owned by Mr. Braxton. This is a special car because I had a 2013 S5 and it's just bringing us all back. Did a lot of filming here at the shop, so we're just kind of back at it. And I'm gonna turn it over to him. We're gonna go over a few of the mods and go for a little drive. This thing is so cool, man. It's just a little nostalgia. It's sweet.
It's basically, besides being a bone stock car, it's got a stage 1 tune. It's lowered, it's on wheels, obviously. It's got a full front RS5 conversion, so I've got a sway bar and an RS5 front end. A little bit of a custom exhaust, and besides little, trinkets here and there, the carbon mirror caps, diffuser, lip, stuff like that. It's intake, that's pretty much it.
I had niche wheels on my car too, and I say these are sweet. They're like really concave.
Yeah, I like it just because, the unique kind of design with all the spokes and the forks to them. I also like the bronze just because I feel like it kind of meshes with the green. Kind of goes for that, earthier steak tone. But
how many miles have you put on it since you bought it?
I've probably put just under 10 now.
Nice.
So yeah, I bought it. I got it as a birthday present for myself in the middle of December. And yeah, brought it back and it's been great. Haven't had, any huge problems with it.
So H&R Sport lowering springs on this, right?
Correct.
So that's exactly what I had on the B8.5, and I think it's the perfect drop. Are these 19-inch wheels or 20s? 20s. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Fitment's nice on these. And then a lot of people really like to do this, the front end conversion. It's like the RS5 kind of look. This was on the car when you bought it, right?
Correct, yeah.
Good, because it's a really expensive piece, and if you're gonna color match it, it's really, the price just like double, triples. So it's an expensive modification, but I think it looks sweet.
Yeah, I definitely lucked out there buying one with that done, because I know that would have been something I wanted to do down the road. And
right.
Yeah, I'm glad it was sort of just headaches were taken out of the way.
I looked into it for my car, and I was like, yeah, it's a lot. But
it's quite a bit, yeah.
The wrap on this, do you know the wrap color? It's like a matte green, but
I think it's off of Metro Restyling. I think the official name I want to say is olive green or like a army green, something like that.
Okay.
It doesn't have too fancy of a name, but I know there's like 3 different color variations. And actually it came without the tow hook in the front, the cover. So I had to do some little OEM adjustment, and it was ordering like 3 different kinds of wraps, and it was a little bit.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was fun trying to color match that.
Yeah, this combination looks sweet with the gold and the green. Absolutely. What do you say we take it for a little drive, just a test? We did not talk about yet. This thing is a stage 1 Jackal tune. So this is the first Jackal car I've seen, and I don't know. I just can't wait to test out because I've heard a lot about Jackal and them kind of going back with other kind of software tune competitors, but this is the first one that I'm gonna ride in and looking forward to it. So let's get in the car, take it for a quick spin, and then kind of see the impressions. I haven't been inside a B8.5 in a while, so here we go.
It feels better.
It feels right.
I love the tech in the B9 though, man. It's so perfect.
So yours has an engine start-stop button?
Yes. Yeah, so actually, I should probably throw that key in there. You don't, I thought you would need the key, but it came with one. I mean, I just put a red cap over it, but yeah.
Interesting. Mine didn't have that.
Really? So you
but
were
I just had the keylessy. It's hard to dial in the exhaust on this car because it's raspy if you delete the resonators. Evan on the A6 just deleted the mufflers and it sounded fine, but like there's not quite anything you can do to really get rid of that rasp unless you get a full exhaust. Like the AWE track exhaust, or I'm sorry, the touring exhaust is what I ended up doing on my car. But yeah, when I saw the video of you putting that on, I thought that was just perfect. And then that's like $2,100 exhaust, right? Yeah, something like that. It's a little pricey.
We're throwing the center res out and then throwing a MagnaFlow X in there, and then we're just doing tips off the back. So
cool.
Should be a little bit more tamed compared to. Nice. Sweet.
Now you can hear the supercharger a bit more.
Yeah.
Prevalently.
Oh yeah. That's the other thing too with the exhaust too, is it drowned out the supercharger, and it was one of those step ups where it was just like wasn't my favorite thing.
Yeah, the intake, you can really hear it open it up.
Yeah.
The supercharger whine.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What intake's on this?
CTS turbo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was really back and forth between what intake was gonna, eventually land on this car, and I looked it up, and apparently the CTS is like the loudest intake you can do. The biggest thing I've been really happy with is how hard this car launches. I mean, originally it launched very hard, but now with Jackal, I mean, obviously I get to mess around with all my my launch controls and stuff like that, and it just hooks up and goes.
So you can adjust the RPM, which it launches at, right? Okay, that's really cool. That's unique.
I can do as low as 2, and I can do as high as 4,500.
Huh.
It doesn't quite want to hook from 4,500. It chirps a little bit, but I think the sweet spot is just around 3.5.
Okay.
So kind of around the stock launch control, but you know, it's just one of those things that I guess you could say you have it.
Right.
But it's also kind of a fun little piece. If I could recommend one daily driver that's not breaking the bank, it'd have to be an S4S back platform.
Right.
It's very tunable. You can mess around with this car completely. It's all-wheel drive, which is perfect for me in northern Michigan. And it still kind of looks, you know, newer-ish compared to some of the other cars on the road. So I was very, very happy.
Yeah, really good bang for your buck car.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Does its thing.
It boogies out.
It boogies, yeah.
It's so linear.
It's fun. It's an awesome car. Hopefully we can find a little side road, maybe do a little dig. The AMAX shifting is my favorite thing on this car, hands down. Just the way that Jackal was they were super responsive, super like, hey, yeah, we'll turn it around. And they're very, very, you know, like just accurate with all their sayings. Nothing was over pushed in horsepower, nothing was under pushed. It was exactly what I was expecting. I love it. Kind of like a spokesperson for them.
Right. We're not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Jackal. It'd be sweet though. Sweet. But at the same time, I kind of like hovering around stage 1. You know, stage 2, I know stage 1's the biggest jump, but you know, I also don't need to be on this car 24/7.
Exactly. My thoughts with mine, I only went stage 1 and I had it for 4 years, so it worked out great.
Yeah, I was really impressed with how, and like, I think the revs unlocked like 7,500, but now I've got so much torque up high.
Yeah.
Compared to what I used to. So it was a big step up, you know. I mean, this is not Mexico, so I'm not roll racing every night, but for the times I want to, you know, get on it, it was there.
Right.
Where, you know, it fell on its face a little bit.
Yeah, all the power gain and torque gain is in the top end on these supercharged cars, so you really feel it above like 6,000 RPM.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, that's fun. I forgot how that hooks.
Never gets old.
Oh man.
Never gets old.
Dude, that hook, it just like,
it's instant.
Even with my car, it doesn't feel like that. Like something about the supercharger, the way it just cuts and like,
yeah,
instant.
It's nice because it's like, I mean, like trying to launch, I mean, obviously launch the A4, it's not like it's a crazy car, but I felt like as soon as you let off the gas, it's there. This, it like takes a second, and you kind of don't know when it's going to happen, and then you're like, it's going to happen.
Right.
And it hits, and it's like,
oh,
holy
it's so fun.
cow.
Woo! We're going to look up some Jackal numbers, see kind of an estimate what this thing does 0 to 60. It's probably mid-3s, man.
I want to say
maybe,
it's close.
Maybe high 3s?
It's mid-high 3s.
So we'll kind of put the numbers up on the screen as far as the Jackal Stage 1 review, kind of overview. That's a fun car, man. The only thing I can really compare it to is a Stage 1 from Eurodyne, and the technology and the software, it's improved a lot since even my time in the B8.5. So Jackal's doing something right, man. I know that they are really kind of on the map as far as the B8.5 and the B8 platform. So if you guys want, go check them out. Again, not a sponsored video, but very impressive, I'll say. And thank you to Braxton.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
So what do you do?
So I actually run my own mobile detailing company up here in northern Michigan. It's called Vehicle. We basically, you know, do everything from interior, exterior, ceramic coating, paint correction, that kind of ordeal. We try to make it most convenient as possible. Go to everyone else. We like to go, you know, work, home, anywhere you need. You know, we're completely mobile, and you know, it's been a blessing. The community's been behind it. Everyone's been very supportive, and all around good time. Good people, good fun.
Absolutely, yeah. I came out and did my car the other day. And it was awesome because I didn't have to move an inch. I played cornhole in my yard while getting the car cleaned. And I know if you guys are in northern Michigan, you probably have already heard of these guys, but I 100% recommend to have the KevG stamp of approval. But that'll wrap it up. Super cool car. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button for the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more Audi content. Feels good being back at the shop, kind of doing videos like this. So until next time, thank you all for watching. We'll see you.